So when drawing poses, you probably wondered why your drawings look stiff and are lacking expressiveness and movement. You probably just started drawing or been drawing for some time but still can't figure out what might help you improve, and the solution might just be gesture drawing. Gesture drawing is a method used to portray body language like movement, energy or emotion of the pose. When gesture drawing, you should avoid focusing on the details like facial features or anatomy, and instead just focus on your lines and general proportion. If you practice this enough, together with other art fundamentals like form, anatomy and perspective, your poses will look a lot more lively, expressive and dynamic. Earlier, I mentioned lines, which are important not only for gestures, but will take you a long way in drawing overall. Do not overcomplicate your lines, you should stick to CSI lines, which consists of 3 types of lines. C stands for C-shaped curves, S for S-shaped curves, and I for simple straight lines. Try to keep these lines clean and learn to be confident with your strokes. If you don't focus on your lines, it will result in your drawings being messy and hard to read. A great example of line use can be seen in Henken's art, where you can clearly see what types of lines the artist used. Start by setting a timer to 2 minutes, and as you get more used to drawing them quickly, you can lower your timer down to 1 minute and even 30 seconds. It's good to do a few poses with different time limits to get your brain used to drawing quickly and avoid unnecessary details. Gestures are great not only for practice but also as a way to do many simple thumbnail sketches for your illustrations. You can quickly sketch out compositions and get an idea of how you want your finished drawings to look like. Try your best to find good poses. Ideally start with naked or lightly clothed poses and pick poses you think will be useful for you. But don't forget to also challenge yourself with hard poses you might not actually be using that often. You can use sites like Pinterest, Line of Action or Quick Poses to find free poses, or you can buy your own reference packs on sites like QBrush. Another good way is using yourself as a reference, since it's often hard to find the pose you're actually looking for. Start from the head using the line of action to help you capture the movement of the pose. It is good to mark out the shoulder and hip area on the line of action to have some idea about the body proportions. Try your best to not overcomplicate the body parts and let your lines be fluid to capture the movement. Your gestures don't have to be exactly one-on-one copies of the pose you're trying to capture. It's an imaginary motion that you're trying to capture, so keep that in mind. There isn't really any set way to draw gestures. If you would like, you can draw simple gestures, which are basically glorified stickmen, or you can add a little more shape to them. Make sure to do some research on the topic yourself. Since everyone has different styles and tastes, you should check out other artists' work and get inspired by how they draw their gestures. Thank you so much for sticking till the end. If you have any ideas for future videos, you can leave it in the comments. If you liked the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Good luck with your drawing and see you next time.